Amazing friends, today we shall be looking at poetry number 30, titled, "There are different types of powers that recognize and rely only on the omnipotent." The Israelites had sinned against the Lord as usual, and his anger had sparked against them. He had therefore allowed their enemies to rout them in war and taken captives most to the land of Babylon. The story continues. There they were ruled by pagan kings who did not worship Jehovah. Among the Jews was this young man called Daniel, who was very God-fearing. He never stopped praying to Jehovah, acknowledging the sins of the Israelites and pleading for his mercy towards them. Reputed for his celestial wisdom, Daniel was highly respected in the land, especially for his gift of interpreting dreams. He was therefore heralded wherever he went with awe. One of the kings who ruled the Israelites at that time was Darius. His kingdom stretched from shore to shore, and his word was a command to millions all over the world. King Darius was powerful indeed. Besides, he was a friend of Daniel. What a privilege to be so close to the king himself, and more so to be liked so much by him. Every word that came from him should have been worshipped by Daniel. Yet, did that prove to be the case? One day, the king decided that everyone in his kingdom must worship his god, who was an idol called Baal. He erected its image, and all were commanded to bow to it. Whoever did not bow to it was to be thrown into a pit of lions. Those were times when kings wielded absolute power. Apparently, even the Israelites must have bowed to Baal, because the story did not recount any other incidents of disobedience except that of Daniel. This was the wise youth knew better. Though Darius was powerful enough to have him killed, he would not bow to his idol. Instead, he went on praying openly to Jehovah. Of course, being so powerful, Daniel had enemies also. They were watching him and reported his deviance to the king, reminding him that he had decreed death for anyone who disobeyed. Darius was not pleased with this development because he liked Daniel very much, so he tried saving Daniel by giving him a chance to bow this time. But to no avail did he try to save his friend. He wouldn't budge, just as stubbornly as he had been doing. He continued praying to Jehovah only. King Darius had no choice, so Daniel was thrown into the pit of lions. The rest is history to all mankind today. Daniel was indeed saved miraculously. The lions did not touch him. Those who hung on the king's power were, however, devoured immediately when they too were thrown into the same pit. That soared the powerful name of Jehovah even higher among the nations. There are different types of powers, indeed. For example, voodoo power, coercive power, expert power, etc. Therefore, recognize and rely only on the power of the omnipotent. Thank you.